junkguysdfw.net. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is Ricardo. It is a Thursday morning today, and today is train tips again. We are on the TRE headed to Dallas, Texas. Yesterday I did a video. Today I'm doing a video on the train because I have that extra time, and this is my chance to do videos that are going to be important to me, but also to give tips to people like you that are starting a junk removal business or already in junk removal business. Something like that. It doesn't matter. Today's tips are how to be a better salesman. So I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to be a better salesman, because I was thinking about this yesterday when I answered the phone and I sold a hot tub in front of somebody. They're like, dang, you're really good at that. And I'm like, well, dude, it's a natural thing to me. I don't work on it at all, and I definitely don't practice. So I made some notes yesterday, and he was taking notes, and he was taking notes of me, and I was like, why are you taking notes? And he said, "Cause dude, you handle that so well." Okay, so one thing is, the first step I want to tell you that's really important. Don't think of yourself as you're selling something or as a salesperson. Let it come out naturally, and this is something you have to work on. This is not something that can be done in this video at all. This is something that needs to be worked on as you are selling things down the road. Don't be a salesman. Be easy. Let it come out and let it flow out of you. The sales pitch, which is not a sales pitch, because that's another thing, has to come out of you naturally. Like this is something you do on a normal basis. Okay, that's the first tip. Let your salesmanship come out very, very natural. Okay, don't be pressuring the customer, and that's going to be coming down the road also. Okay, here's one thing. Number 2, adapt a professionalism mindset. Okay, this is really important. There's something called confidence that comes with this too, but be a professional when you're doing the sales pitch. And again, it's not a sales pitch, you're being a salesman, but don't act like this is the first time you've ever done this. Okay, act like you've done this before. Don't put yourself in the position that you're better than this person. Okay, that's really important. You want to be able to know what this person is wants out of you. Okay, so don't be putting so much stuff. Oh, well, you're gonna need to turn off the electricity. You're gonna you need to drain the hot tub. You're gonna need no. Tell them. Well, if you like, I'll drain it for you. Also cut the electricity for you. Don't tell them this stuff. You know what I mean? A good salesman puts the customer at ease. They make it seem so damn easy, and this is something I'm really good at. I'm really good at making the customer feel comfortable. So don't get that professional mindset, and that professional mindset means that you're actually better than the customer. You're telling the customer you're professional at what you do, and the customer doesn't really matter to you. Okay, number 3. Okay, and this is so important. This is something I'm really, really good at. Share your experience share your experience that you've observed as a salesman with the customer. In other words, talk to them normal. Say, you know what, my cousin had a hot tub, and my cousin had a hot tub, and we had a hard time. The first time I ever did a hot tub was like 6 years ago, and it took me 3.5 hours, but I've got it down so fast that I can do it in 45 minutes, and ma'am, I'm going to be honest with you, we'll probably take yours out in less than an hour. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling her my experience, and that's really important that you can share that with any customer. Tell them how your life experiences and the things that you observed and your challenges in your salesmanship. Okay, and I think that will be very important. But here's number 4. Number 4 is also important. It's knowing that you're talking too much. Okay. A salesman will let the customer talk 85% of the time, and 15% of the time a good salesman will talk. 85% of the time will be the customer, and 15% of the time will be the salesman. Listen, I can close a deal so fast when I'm doing a hot tub or I'm doing any other service that I offer. The thing is, I know what the customer's looking for. If the customer's talking fast to me, I know automatically to adjust to the speed of his talk. If it's an older person, I also know that I have to take my time in the talk. But just get to the point. There's only a few things that the people want, okay? There's 3 things. There's 3 things that the customer wants. And I'm going to talk about this later in another video. Maybe this will be my tips on the way home. But 3 things: the price, what time, and how long it's going to take. That's really it. That's all they care about. How much it's going to cost them, what time are you going to get there, and how long it's going to be. That's it. That's really it. Get to those points really fast. Do not overtalk your customer. Don't get them bored, because I'm going to tell you, you're not going to be a good salesman doing that bullshit. I'm just going to tell you. All right, here's another one. The most important one. And the one that kind of leaves them thinking. Know when to walk away. Know when you've said what you need to say. Because see, there's confidence in this. And there's this thing called confidence. And this is showing the customer that, you know what? I know what I'm talking about. This hot tub in your backyard for $300 is going to get removed in 45 minutes. Here's my phone number. When you're ready, call me. I'll knock it out. It's not a big deal. Honestly, customer, it's not a big deal. I've done hundreds and thousands of these things. I'm going to take it out, and it'll be 45 minutes. You sit down inside, have you a cup of sweet tea or a cup of coffee while I'm outside working, killing myself. That hot tub should be on my truck in about 45 minutes. It's really easy, not a big deal. Okay? Anyway, guys, that's actually a customer on my phone right now. I want to let y'all know that use these 5 tips as as tips so you can grow your business. Use this professionalism, what I'm telling you, use this as a step to start your junk removal business or get better at your junk removal business. Even though you think you're a good salesman, and you know, people are watching this video and they're going, ah, you know, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, well, you know what? I've been doing this for 12 years. I average about 5 or 6 jobs a day. Oh, and you don't believe that crap? Well, why don't you look at my videos where I've done 5 or 6 jobs on video. You think you know what you're talking about, but sometimes you really don't know. Or maybe you should come to my place and see all the trailers and all the trucks that I have running and all the employees that I have going back and forth. And maybe that'll prove to you that I know what I'm talking about. Because, guys, I'm a great salesman. But it's so natural to me that sometimes I don't even realize what kind of salesman I am. Use these tips, and I swear to God, these tips will help you grow your business. Really important, stay confident. All right, guys. Thanks for staying tuned for the 5 tips on the train. They're train tips, like training tips, whatever. I thought of that last night, actually. I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe over there to the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos. See you later. Bye-bye, guys. I have no idea what Luke is. Bye-bye.